we're not in Florida anymore. How's it going, folks? That's right, we're up here at Lake Guntersville in Alabama. We're up here for a Kayak Bass Team Series match and also for the Native No Limit Power Hour tournament. Really looking forward to that. Today is the Thursday before both tournaments, so we're gonna do some pre-fishing. Picked out a little spot here. Looks like it's pretty topped out with grass. I'm hoping that equates to a decent frog bite, but it's also middle of the day now, so I really am not expecting a whole lot of topwater blow up bites, so we might be just dragging a worm around here or something. I'm gonna get the kayak ready and then we'll meet back on the water. So for this first day of pre-fishing, I think the plan's going to be to go out to the main lake, have a look around out there, and then work my way back in. I can't get off the water till about 4 o'clock at the earliest, because our rental won't be available until then, so might as well just stay on the water until then. And so I might as well make the most of it while I'm out here, and then tomorrow we'll put in a full day. Hopefully we can kind of establish a pattern that works, and then just kind of look for areas that the pattern fits with. Right now it's looking like I'm in a huge field of hydrilla and eelgrass. So I couldn't even make it to the main lake without being distracted. There's some trees sitting here. I just wanted to poke around and see if there was anything hanging around these trees. I really think this would be a good spot for a frog in the morning. But right now I think the bass are just hunkered down somewhere probably. I reckon they use a, let's see right there's a lot of water movement. I'm wondering if they don't use that to keep the weeds out from under their dock, flagging up around like their boat slips and stuff. I don't know. In Florida we just spray everything to death. Here they seem to actually appreciate the grass a little bit. I can't believe I was so excited to fish I forgot to take my rod socks off. Just got bit. I didn't set the hook. Wasn't pre-fishing, but it didn't feel big. I don't think it was very big. But we're getting bit. That's part one of pre-fishing, is get bit. It's pretty shallow over here. I'm just looking around to see if I can see anything moving. Might be too shallow. I bet the water's real hot. There are some forage fish in here, so I feel like this would be a good early morning spot. Some bluegills right there. No bass, at least no big ones. But there's a bunch of little ones in here somewhere. Pretty good bass, just swam by me. He wasn't hungry. I don't know if he was hungry or not. He was acting funny. Swimming pretty fast too, so that usually means they're amped up about something. Oop. Got hit right as I hit the water. I don't think that was a very big one. Ooh. Come on, let it go. That's a big one. Let it go, please. All right. It's all tangled up in weeds. This is not a bad one. Oh, he was barely hooked too. Oh man. Not a bad fish. I don't like hooking them, but thanks for playing. Alright, so I think that spot is okay for the first spot. Caught one little like 14-inch fish back there. Saw probably an 18 or so and had one other bite. I think it'll be good in the morning, so that can definitely be a morning spot if we need one. But the whole lake looks pretty good as far as like a morning bite goes. Not really sure what I'm gonna do yet, so that's why we're pre-fishing. Got today and tomorrow to figure that out, so let's get to it. I just caught another fish. Forgot to turn the camera on. It overheated a few times back, so just been keeping it off so it'll cool down. But he bit on this Reaction Innovations red bug, finesse worm, whatever you want to call it. Just kind of found this little cove here. Well, it's not a physical cove in the sense. It's just there's a shallow area out in front of me, and the grass has grown up, so there's kind of a wall of grass in a circle. And I feel like the fish are kind of backed up in this corner or something. I'm seeing a lot of gar, seeing a lot of like activity on the top of the water every now and then. So I just cut that, 15, 16-inch fish. I'm hoping there's some bigger ones in here, but so far the bite's been really slow, and I think that's just because it's hot. So we might have to find some moving water or some cooler water tomorrow and try that. But that's pre-fishing, you're figuring stuff out. So there's a gar right over there or something moving around. Let's see what it is. There's a guard chasing it. Pretty good sized guard chasing it right now. Oh, I missed that. I got that bass to eat, but I thought there would be more bass in there. Just like, I'm coming, look at him going. They're pretty big. Alright, time to try a jig for a little bit, I think. So this is another one of the trailer on this is a bait I make. I think it's supposed to look like the Yamamoto Cowboy. It's basically a grub with 2 tails and like some little arms. I really don't think the arms matter much in this presentation, but they're there. Makes it different than every other twin-tailed grub. So I think I'm gonna try to skip this down these pylons. And, well, I'm gonna have to skip harder than that. Alright, I just intentionally missed a pretty big bass, I'm pretty sure. When the flapping frog gave up on the jig. So I'm thinking the flapping frog is going to be the ticket again. So we'll see. But yeah, they seem to like this grass stuff in the shade in the afternoon, so this might be like an afternoon spot. Also could be a morning spot, I think, too, but just trying to prioritize some shallow, like sparsely grassed areas for the morning, and then try to find some shady covered spots for midday afternoon stuff. But yeah, I think the flapping frog is definitely going to be a contender for the bait lineup, and then might have to change up some of my other rods and reels to be better equipped to deal with this grass, because it's quite a pain. I'm just like bulldozing through it, and it won't even like float over it. It just kind of pushes in front of me, so I just make this little like grass mat in front of me, and I just go along and keep building it. Alright, so I just got hit by a giant fish, and I don't know, part of me wants to see if he'll bite again, but part of me wants to leave him alone. I'm pretty tired from the drive up here, so not really like fishing as hard as I need to be. I probably need to head in. I'm starting to like this spot even more. Like, just seems like it is holding some decent fish. But it'll all come down to if I can catch them or not, and if I can catch them often. I think I'm going to go to a different spot tomorrow, or kind of see what the other guys are doing, how they're fishing, what they found. Make a game plan from there. But this is definitely a good feeling spot, at least. I've gotten enough hits, you know, throughout the day since I've been here to make me believe that this has enough fish to be competitive for the tournament. I don't know if it's competitive for the no limit power hour tournament, but it's definitely competitive for the KBT tournament. But we'll see. This must be a community boat dock. There's too many boats here. No family can have that many pontoon boats. Hey guys, wanna go fishing? Well, that's it for day one of pre-fishing. I think I learned a little bit about the lake, kind of how to fish it right now, especially considering like the eelgrass is just matted up everywhere. Looks like the flapping frog is going to be a winner again, but we'll see. I think I'm going to try to find a creek tomorrow. I want to see if I can find something with some current and see if there's any bigger fish hanging out around the current or cooler water. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Check back with you guys in the morning. Hey, good morning, folks. We're back out here again on Guntersville. This is day 2 of pre-fishing. Feeling a little sluggish this morning, so we got out here a little later than normal. So the sun's already up and everything, but that's fishing sometimes. And as long as I'm out here early tomorrow, it doesn't matter today. All right, let's get to it. All right, so like I said, I'm moving a little slower this morning. I think I didn't sleep all that great last night, but tire myself out again today, and hopefully I'll sleep much better tonight. Yeah, I'm out here with John. He's a member of the Hooligans, and we're going to check out the Swivel area today. So there's a lot of grass. I think that's a story for pretty much any part of this lake, but don't run over the grass. Get clogged up like I did yesterday. I think I'm just gonna get clogged up like I did yesterday. Let's do it. I got a new setup yesterday. Well, a new reel. It's an old rod, but I'm basically using it as a deep diving crankbait setup now. So Shimano SLX XT. I went with a high gear. I know you're supposed to go with the lower gear, but plan on using this rod for other stuff too. I mean, so it's the reel I got. But it's an Arc Invoker Pro rod. It's the 7.4 medium heavy regular action, so it's kind of like it's kind of parabolic, but it's not like a super parabolic like your typical like crankbait rod or whatever, but I think it works for it. But, so far so good. The reel does cast pretty good, although it came out of the box pretty loose, and my first cast bird nested pretty bad. But I'm still trying to wake up. I'm just not feeling that great today, so if I catch any fish, it'll be a bonus, I guess. But just trying to get out here and break down some water. I don't think I'm going to fish here on the tournament, but water's a little clear here. You see fish, they're just not any size to them. I'll pass by every so often, hoping that you see something out here that kind of like leads me to a certain area or a certain type of foliage or something. But just eelgrass, and I can't remember what this stuff's called, but it's not hydrilla, it's something different. But it's out here, and it's thick, and it's everywhere. It's hard to pinpoint an exact spot to go because it all looks the same. Alright, there's a bass sitting right there on the bottom. It's actually a gar. He is hell bent on not moving. I'll put it right on his nose. Boom, I got it. Well, it's been a minute, and I caught 2 fish on punch rig, and I just caught that one on a speed worm, but not seeing much be going on around here. But at least something's biting. At least, you know, pre-fishing is all about learning the lake, and I'm not sure I'm actually learning the lake, but I'm still doing something at least. Alright, probably gonna puddle duck her in here for a little while longer, and I don't know, I might take a trip up to Scottsboro and check out the bait shop up there. It's supposed to be world famous.
I don't know where to go tomorrow. I gotta be honest, I don't know where to go.
I want to go to my spot I fished yesterday. I'm hoping nobody else is there.
I mean, but the thing is, I know there's fish here.
Yeah.
That other area we found yesterday, man. I honestly don't know where to go. I don't hate this area, but I don't love it.
Yeah. I think it would be great in the spring.
Why did it have to jump to 100 degrees when we come up here?
I don't know. So this is a pre-fishing wrap-up. So what we learned on day 1 and 2, basically that it's going to be very hot out there. Fish are going to be intermittent at best, and you know, there's going to be some mixed sizes. Today, forgot to do an outro, but basically where we were fishing was grass and hydrilla, and it was super clear. Like, you could see the fish 20 to 30 feet away from you, but as soon as you got up on them, they would see you as well, and they wouldn't bite, or they wouldn't stay there very long. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out where I went Thursday, because I definitely had better luck out there, and I also started fishing at 1 o'clock. So my thought process is that the morning bite should be better, if not, you know, twice as good than it was at 1 o'clock in the afternoon at the maximum heat of the day. But it's gonna be a scorcher tomorrow, so who knows what'll happen. These fish have been off this week according to the locals, just because it's been so hot and there's been little to no rain. But because it's been so calm, the lake is pretty clear. There's not a lot of like dirty spot unless a boat goes through a patch of hydrilla or something. It should be easy to kind of, you know, see what you're fishing in and try to, you know, adjust for that. But I think the game plan is go where I went Thursday, throw that flapping frog around the edges, use the finesse worm, and also try to, you know, mix in some other stuff and see if that works just as the day goes on. I foresee the flapping frog having some good action in the morning, and then towards the end, middle of the day, towards the end, you know, that sort of thing, we can adjust as needed. But I'm hoping I can get a decent limit first thing in the morning, and then focus on trying to keep catching fish or catch bigger fish. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a like. And if you have any comments, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.